Small amount of people, right? So first Maccabees 3 and 17.
First Maccabees on there?
3 and 17, yeah.
This is the book of First Maccabees, chapter 3 and verse 17. When everybody have a say,
First Maccabees. Is it First Maccabees?
Yeah, chapter 3 and verse 17. This is the book of First Maccabees, chapter 3 and verse 17. And it reads, Who, when they saw the hour coming to meet them, said unto Judah, How shall we be able, being so few, to fight against so the great a multitude and so strong?
Right. So he said, how should we be so few, be able to fight against these great multitudes? But they see the army was coming. It was a large army. So they said, how we be so few, to fight against these great multitudes? Read on.
Seeing we are ready to faint with fasting all this day.
See, that's what they was fasting. They was praying. Right? Read on.
Unto whom Judah answered, It is no hard matter for many to be shut up in the hands of a few.
For many to be shut up in the hands of a few, if the Most High is with you. And that's why I say never worry about the multitudes, man. Worry about the sincerity of the man. Read.
And with the God of heaven, it is all one.
Come on.
To deliver with a great multitude.
See that? The Lord can deliver with a great multitude. Come on.
Or a small company.
Or a small company, man. Doesn't matter with the large amount. Read.
For the victory of battle standeth not in the multitude of a host.
See, the Lord wants you to know that the victory of the battle don't stand in a multitude of hosts. Read on.
But strength cometh from heaven.
But strength cometh from the Most High, the heavens. Read on.
They come against us, and much pride and iniquity to destroy us.
See that? To destroy us. This is what's happening now. This particular time, they coming against us. They planning to destroy us. Right? They killing us, brothers.
Right. That's right.
And we don't even see it.
Right.
See this right here? Check this out. Life from a tragedy death. Right? Bronx boy, 15. Wow. Victim of random gun violence. Now, check this out. Victim of random gun violence. Wow. Now, that's something. That could be something suspicious. A random gun violence shot him, right? Check out. Saved 7 lives. An extraordinary gift to 8 organs. So they got 8 organs that they took from this young man to save 7 lives. But all of a sudden, random violence. He was hit. So, did they know? Did they set it up? Who knows? But this is the thing that's going on. For what? Organs.
Okay,
Right.
For his organs were delivered to an old man, to a baby, and all of that.
Right.
They will kill you for organs. This is what we don't understand, the time we living in. Only hope is the Most High Yahweh with this man. So read on.
And our wives and children and to spoil us.
See that? They come to destroy our wives, our children, take our wives from us. Use them how they want to use them. And take our children. That's what's going on. Read.
But we fight for our lives and our laws.
But we got to fight for our lives and our laws. It's how serious it is. Keep maintaining our laws and for our lives. This is what the scriptures say. This is what's going to happen now in these days. We're going to fight for our life. Read on.
Wherefore the Lord himself will overthrow them before our face.
See that? But we're going to see the Most High. We have to have that trust that the Most High is going to overthrow them to our face, that we're going to see it. Read on.
And as for you, be ye not afraid of them.
See that? The Lord said, don't be afraid of them, man.
Right.
Because he's the one that's fighting your battle. So if you don't trust in the Most High, if you're afraid of him.
Right.
This white man ain't nothing new, man. The Lord destroyed the Egyptians. The Lord can destroy anybody. This white man ain't nothing new, man. He has power. He has control. And we got to understand that, man. We got to understand that, brothers. You see? And he's in charge. He's the one that fights our battle.
Right.
So we got to lock into him and know that the Lord is fighting for us, man. You see what I'm saying? The Lord is fighting for us. To deliver us. See? The battle's already won. Deuteronomy 7. Deuteronomy 7 and 4. 2. The battle's already won, man. We just got to go do it. The battle's already won. The Lord says he's going to do it. We got to believe that the Most High going to do it. See? Read.
Deuteronomy 7 and 2.
Yeah.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7 and verse 2. When everybody have it, say, Khan. It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7 and verse 2. And when the Lord thy God shall deliver them.
What he said?
And when the Lord thy God shall deliver them before
See that?
thee.
He said when. He didn't say if.
Right.
Or maybe. He says when he should deliver them. Read.
Thou shalt smite them. And utterly destroy them.
See that? Utterly destroy them. Come on.
Thou shalt make no covenant with them.
You ain't supposed to make no covenant with them. Right? Read.
Nor show mercy unto them.
See that? You ain't supposed to show no mercy unto them. Because they didn't show mercy to us.
Right.
When they came against us, it was vicious.
Right.
They took the children, they took the babies, they threw them over the water, let the gators eat them.
Right.
They ain't show no mercy. Read on.
God. Neither shall thou make marriages with them.
You ain't supposed to make marriages with them. That's how a lot of us fell.
Right.
That's how the Moors fell and all these other brothers. Because they, you know, that Edomite, she put the gummies on them. So Becky would do that.
Yeah, Khan.
Becky with the necky. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
She
Khan.
do that.
Khan.
You understand? So you can't fall for that.
Right.
Read on.
Thy daughters thou shalt not give unto his son,
Thy daughters you should not give unto thy sons. Come on.
nor his daughter shalt thou take unto thy son.
Come on.
For they will turn away from the son from following me.
See that? They will turn. That's why we get caught up in all these religions now.
Right.
A nigga from the hood is a Buddhist.
Khan.
He may put a dot on his head and walk around like them damn Chinese, them Buddhist members.
God.
Cars. And you like, yo, ain't that Tyrone? Wrapped up like this, man. This nigga T from the block. This nigga down. Yeah. Go get caught up in all type of madness, man.
Right.
Read on.
That they may serve all other gods.
Yeah, he may serve other gods. Read on.
So will the anger of the Lord be kindled against you,
Come on.
and destroy thee suddenly.
See that? And the Lord will suddenly, he's not even going to wait. That's one thing he don't like.
Right.
About serving these other gods and stuff. You know what I mean? The Lord, yo, these commandments is real, man.
Khan, Elder.
Give me Ezra 7 and 26 in the Bible. In the Bible. E-Z-R-A. The Most High will destroy you for these commandments, man, if you don't keep it. Listen, I just heard something, a brother, it says, honor thy mother and father, so that thy days be long. And I heard of a brother, I just heard the story of a brother punching his own father in the face. And that brother's
What?
dead.
Wow, King.
You gotta honor these scriptures,
Right.
man.
That's right.
Yeah.
7:26.
Yeah, you cannot not honor these scriptures.
Right.
The scriptures tell you that. Honor thy mother and father, so your days could be long on earth.
Yep. Khan.
But when you break these commandments, the Most High gonna break you. He got away.
God.
Just because we ain't in power, he's still allowing things to happen through the angels.
Right.
He's still infiltrating. He's still making you. If you break these commandments, he's still killing you.
Khan.
We can't forcefully put anybody to death because we ain't in power or government, but he's still gonna put you to death, man.
Right.
For breaking these laws. Let's read it.
Khan, this is the book of Ezra, chapter 7 and verse 26. And whosoever will not do the law of thy God,
Whosoever will not do the law of thy God, come on.
and the law of the king, let judgment be executed.
Let judgment be executed. Now listen how many judgments can execute. Don't always have to be death. There's a lot of judgments that he can execute on you.
Come on.
And listen to it, read.
Speedily unto you,
Come on.
whether it be unto death,
Whether it be to death, whether he kill you, come on.
or to banishment,
Banishment, meaning take your money, man. Take everything you got.
God.
Come.
Make you a broke.
Right.
He allow that. He allow IRS or somebody.
Mm-hmm.
Come take your money. You ain't pay your taxes. Go garnish your check. You go to the ATM. Restricted.
That's a heavy scripture.
Yeah.
Read on.
or to confiscation of goods.
It's good. Niggas be looking crazy.
Right.
Man, niggas be going crazy when that car. When they put that boot on that car.
Yeah, God.
Going mad.
God.
Nigga be kicking it and everything. That car ain't moving.
Trying to
They got
rattle it
that
off.
boot, yeah.
With the damn thing on it.
Or when that dude come and he ain't taking no notice, he be trying to do everything to keep our car. He ain't with it.
God.
He ain't with it. You know what I mean? He gonna take that car. He may jump in the ride with him or whatever, do something. That nigga after that. That was good, but this car's coming with me. You know what I mean? He ain't do that.
Yeah, Con, they do that.
Coming with me.
Con.
Gonna confiscate him.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
Fact,
J
right.
too. And then Z, read on.
Or to imprisonment.
Or imprisonment. Nigga go to jail.
Right.
So you locked up. They put the cuffs on you.
Yep.
The braces. You locked up now.
Mm-hmm.
Read on.
Blessed be the Lord God of our fathers, which have put such a thing as this in the king's heart.
Right. So see that?
Con.
So we can't establish ourselves right there. But he's still going to allow these things to happen to our people.
Con.
Because they're not keeping these laws, statutes, and commandments.
Con.
Right? And knowing the Hamashiach Yahushua, knowing the spirit of Hamashiach Yahushua, knowing the things that Hamashiach Yahushua said. That's why it tells you, when you read Revelations 12 and 17, get that, King. It tells you this. You got to understand, you got to peep. The Pharisees knew the laws, but they didn't accept Yahushua. Right? So they wasn't fully doing it. Right? The ones that's doing this is powerful. That's why I said the devil gonna come down and try to mess with them.
Con.
Right? Read this.
Con, this is the book of Revelations, chapter 12 and verse 17. When everybody has it, say con.
Con.
Con, it's the book of Revelations, chapter 12 and verse 17. And the dragon was wroth with the woman,
And the dragon was wroth with the woman. Come on.
and went to make war with the remnant of the seed,
And
of her
meant,
seed,
and meant to make war with the remnant of the seed. Come on.
Right.
which keeps the commandments of God
Which keeps the commandments of God. That's how important that is. Teaching the commandments of God. Read on.
and have the testimony of Jesus Christ.
And have the testimony of Jesus Christ, right?
Come on.
So it's not just the commandments of God. Because the Old Testament cats, they try to do that with laws, but they don't have the testimony of Mashiach Yahweh.
God.
What is one of the testimonies? Give me Revelations 19 and 10.
Con.
The testimonies of Yahushua, but also you got to know how to move like Yahushua. His wise words.
Okay.
He is greatest among you, and be a servant to all. He told Peter, if you love me, feed my flock.
Right.
He said it's greater to serve the meal than to take the meal. Right? Paul said, blessed is better to give than to receive.
Wow.
These attributes you got to have.
Okay,
Plus
con.
believing in Yahushua.
Right.
Plus also this. Read this.
God, this is the book of Revelations, chapter 19 and verse 10. And everybody has to say, con.
Con.
Con, verse 10. And I fell at the feet to worship him.
And he what?
And I fell at his feet to worship him.
Read on.
And he said unto me, see thou do it not.
The angel, come on.
I am thy
Fellow.
fellow servant,
Right, he's a fellow servant. The angels is here to protect you. They here. They're your fellow servant, man, to protect you. Read on.
And of thy brethren
Come
that
on.
have the testimony of Yahweh,
Testimony of Yahweh. Read.
worshiping Yahweh.
Come on.
For the testimony of Yahweh, Salakia. For the testimony of Yahweh is in the spirit of prophecy.
Is in the spirit of prophecy.
Con.
Prophecy. So
Come.
that's why the devil's coming at us. We prophesying,
Con.
which is powerful, and breaking his kingdom down through the spirit of Yahweh through the prophecies. When we go out there, them devils don't want to hear that. Yeah, no, America, no! With his flag over there. All panicking. World War III is coming, we gotta stop it. We ain't stopping a damn thing.
Right.
Then when they break it down to him, we see, yeah, America gotta be judged. What are you talking about, bro?
Con.
Why should God keep this country going?
Right.
You got pedophile right now, as I speak to you, you got a nigga grabbing a woman and putting her in a cab and chopping her damn body up. Like Jeffrey Dahmer.
Right.
So what the hell this place needs to continue going? This place is wicked, man.
Right.
Lord is bringing this place down.
Right.
We pray every day, man.
Con.
I wish the bombs would come right now.
Con.
Con.
Talking about having America going. So you see what I'm saying? So yeah, Akins, we gotta understand what's going on, man.
Right.
You know, I wanted to get into a little books before we go into a couple of new moon scriptures.
Con.
Show you little certain things, Doc. So keep me Revelations 18 and 2 out just to prove that this place is going down.
Con.
God, this is the book of Revelations, chapter 18 and verse 2. When everybody have it, say, huh?
Con.
God. The book of Revelations, chapter 18 and verse 2. And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the Great is fallen.
See that? Babylon the Great is falling. So that cracker right there, that white devil he did was like, no, the Bible ain't real. He don't know that Babylon is falling.
Right.
Or we can look at your system. Your economic system is falling.
Con.
Your currency is falling.
Right.
So that's a prophecy that's happening. Babylon the Great is falling. Read on.
Is fallen.
Come on.
And is become has become the inhabitants of devils.
And become the inhabitants of devils, man.
Habitation.
Salakia, habitations of devils.
Read on.
And the hold of every foul spirit.
And the whole of every foul spirit. That's what's happening, Oculus. That's
Con.
what's happening. And now everything is coming out, Oculus.
Con.
Everything is coming out. And they've been trying to stop it, Oculus.
Right.
They can't stop it, Oculus.
Right.
They can't stop it.
Right.
Wow, the chariots.
They
Con.
can't stop it.
Con.
Give me Luke 12 and 2. They can't stop this. Right? Let me tell you how they've been trying to stop it so long, brothers.
Right.
You don't know what's going on. Look, all these cats right here, and they own people. It says UFO researchers, mystery deck. All these cats mysteriously died. Scientists. Who trying to bring out information on the UFO.
Word.
Hold that real quick, we're going to read it. So Dr. James McDonald, Senior Institution of Astronomy Physician, Professor in the Department of Meteorologist at the University of Arizona, died purportedly of a gunshot wound to the head. McDonald had worked hard in 1960 to convince Congress to hold serious submitting meetings to explore the UFO reality.
Wow.
He mysteriously died.
Con.
Just to expose them.
Yeah. Well-known zoologist, UFO investigator, and author of all things, mysteriously, Sansa died of a rapid spreading cancer. They can do like mysteriously all of a sudden, right?
Con.
Right. Dr. Allen, 1986. Although he was no longer a young man, the death of D.J. Allen, the famous astronomer and counsel to Project Blue Book, the U.S. Air Force officially UFO investigator, due to a brain tumor, seemed suspicious to many. Supposedly in the hospital for prostate surgery, that seemed all the strange when one considered a high number of UFO investigators who have died of brain tumor or cancer. Those who knew Hackett well recall that he seemed trouble over some recent acquired data shortly before his fatal hospital stay.
Wow.
See that? It's their own people.
Con.
Right.
They kill their own people for
Right.
bringing out the truth.
Right.
You know William Cooper, author of the
With
classic
the
book
car.
Behold a Pale Horse, shortwave, radio talk show host, UFO researcher, political activist. William Cooper was shot dead during a gun battle with the sheriff duty in Arizona. Ann Livingston made her living as an accountant, but she was also an investigator. On December 29, 1992, Livingston claimed to have been accosted by 5 MRIs who she described as being almost faceless and carrying large flashlight black object. Early night, she died of a fast-acting form of ovary cancer.
Wow.
See what I'm saying?
Right,
It's
right.
their own people.
Right.
They kill it because they don't want this information.
Right.
They can't hide it. It's coming out now. It's coming out now. See what I'm saying? Luke 12:2. They can't hide it.
Right. Right.
It's coming out. The UFOs is beating them down.
Con.
A brother, elder told me way back, they have a story of Jake. The angel chased him like all the way through the farm.
Mm.
And he was scared to death. yeah, they said he was scared to death. The angel chased him all the way down the farm. And they said, I see, this is big and he chased me. Jake was scared to death. Yeah.
Con, elder.
This is real, man. You
Right.
think the UFOs just fly by? You don't think they come out sometime?
Nah, I know they come
And
out.
whip the hell out of these Edomites?
Come.
That's why these Edomites be looking crazy.
Right.
Right.
They whip the hell out of these Edomites, man.
angels of the Most
They
High.
experimenting with these Edomites, man. I got the books that show you, man. They
Wow.
jack these Edomites up, man.
Con.
Because they're not his people.
Right.
You see? Read, huh?
This is the book of Luke, chapter 12 and verse 2.
Bring it out.
Everybody have a say, come.
Come.
Come. Verse 2. For there is nothing covered that shall not be revealed.
There's nothing covered that should not be revealed, man. The Lord said there's nothing covered, that all things going to be covered, man.
Right.
All things going to be brought out. Witchcraft, sorcery, everything going on. Right? Santa Maria.
Mm-hmm.
You see your sister, oh, she fine as hell, right?
Yeah, con.
Yeah, she fine as hell.
Yeah, but she into that witchcraft.
Yeah, con. Idol worship.
Tie your ass up,
Wow.
mess you up, have you in the damn kitchen with Pampers on. Witchcraft and sorcery ain't
Yeah,
no damn
yeah,
thing.
con.
Meeting spirits ain't
Joke.
no joke.
Yeah, con.
You know what I'm saying? And I tell brothers all the time, don't be looking for no damn witch with on a broomstick with one tooth in her mouth, like they taught us. That ain't no damn witch.
Yeah, con.
They look good
Right.
Oh.
to deceive you.
Wow, okay.
And that old lady that they taught us running around with the funny laugh, one damn tooth on a broomstick.
Yeah, con,
With
con.
the nose.
Yeah,
Yeah,
with that hook nose.
con.
Yeah. They looking for that. They come looking good, bro.
Oh, bring it out,
Mess you the
elder.
hell up, man.
Right, con.
And Satan
man.
used the beautiful woman to,
Yeah.
to finesse and manipulate them.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
Right. Bring
See
it
what
out,
I'm saying?
King.
So yeah, man. So we gotta understand what's going on. This is war, man. Read that again,
God, it's the book of Luke, chapter 12 and verse 2. For there is nothing covered.
So they can try to cover it up as much as they want. The Lord said there's nothing covered, come on.
That shall not be revealed.
And so what?
That shall not be revealed.
It's not gonna be revealed in these last days, man. They can cover it up as much as they want. It's still gonna be revealed. The truth is still gonna be revealed.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Con.
They ain't gonna cover a damn thing up, man.
Right.
The Lord is bringing things in. The Lord has his men to bring this truth out, man. So we gonna know this, man. Trust me. Trust me and believe. Like Jake be saying, trust and believe.
Con.
So you can kill me on the corner. Trust me and believe. So you be wicked with it. I'ma see you.
con. Con.
Trust me and believe. I'ma see your son.
Con.
Yeah, trust and believe in the Lord.
Right.
Right?
Sir.
Con, elder.
These things is gonna happen, man. So we gotta understand, man. You know what I mean? We gotta understand, man. This real what's going down, man.
Right.
You know what I mean? They got concentration camps and everything coming, man.
Right.
Jacob's trouble.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, concentration camps and everything coming, man.
Con.
Niggas don't believe that they end up like this, huh?
Oh.
Nigga think he's gonna always Be watching the goddamn All-Star game on TV, huh? You may be watching the All-Star game like this. Right? You know what I mean? But these niggas don't care. As long as you put on some James Brown, put these niggas in some chicken. Some niggas will be right in a concentration camp. Stupid. Talking about what's that? Right. What we eating today, man? What we eating today? Word? We got chicken today, boy. Oh. Right in the goddamn concentration camp. They too complacive, man. Yeah.
It's like
too complacive. Yeah, go ahead.
That's what that was. That photo you showed right there. Yeah. Wow, that's the first time I've seen something like that.
Concentration camps, man. That's what's going down, huh? Trust me and believe.
God.
It's coming down, bro. It's real, man. Gotta understand that, man.
God.
Folks gotta know what time it is, man.
Right.
CIA, drugs, it's a good ass book.
Yeah,
drugs,
I got that.
as weapons against us, man. All these leaders right here,
right.
All these so-called people, they put drugs on them, man.
Oh.
The drugs on them to destroy them, man.
I got that. I ain't get into it yet.
Is that Hendrix in there?
Yeah,
Hendrix in it, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Kurt Cobain.
I seen Tupac. Oh,
yeah,
Kurt Cobain.
Kurt Cobain,
yeah.
What's her name? Janis Joplin. I think she's in it.
Janis Joplin.
Oh, see, yeah, y'all know from back in the days, right?
Yeah, anybody that was going up against the government,
God.
they put drugs on them, messed them up.
Oh, that's what they did.
Yeah.
They got females too in there?
Yeah, Yeah, Janis Joplin. What's the other
So you read some of these stories, man. It says FBI escalate attack on Tupac. Sophistication attack on Tupac continue in proportion. Increased wealth and fame while Tupac was working on his third film, Above the Rim.
Oh yeah,
Woody Harrelson in Haiti, music promoter named Jack, a.k.a. Ricky Brown, befriended the rap star in November of 1993, 2 weeks after Atlanta cops shot at Tupac. He introduced Tupac to a woman named Yvonne Jackson in New York dance club. She admitted in court having unzipped his Tupac's pants and kissed Tupac's penis in the middle of the crowd, danced the floor before having sex with him in the hotel. Several nights later, she came back to Tupac's hotel and had oral sex with him, but this time Jackson accused Tupac and 2 other associates of forced sodomy, sexual abuse. She filed charges with the police. Tupac's description of the night indicated that Jack had set him up, perhaps by slipping a drug in his drink. So the dude that was with Tupac said he might have set him up, slipped something in his drink. Tupac said he was having drinks with a road manager and associate, and then called Yvonne Jackson over to his hotel room. Tupac messed around with her in the room and then came in with his associate. Tupac reportedly walked out of the room, going into another room before passing out. Tupac said, when he woke up, I felt like I was drugged. Jackson accused against Shakur and included forced sodomy, forced sodomy, and gun possession.
Damn. That's heavy.
See what I'm saying?
God.
Yeah, man. We gotta know what we at, man.
Right.
We gotta know what we dealing with, man. Right. You know what I mean? Who we dealing with. At the time, we don't know who we dealing with, huh? But you gotta get into it and bring out the evidence, man.
Come on.
You see what I'm saying? They come after you, but so what? We already dead. We trying to live, man. Be not afraid of them, the Lord said, man.
Oh, do you want a cup?
Yeah, let the truth, let the truth come out, man.
Give me one too, Ken.
I got
Let the truth come out. They try to destroy us with the COVID, man. This devil right here, you remember this devil? Crack, plague, root, Nicaraguan war. Now, he was the first one to break the news on Rick Ross and the drug trade. That's why you see you got Rick Ross right here. Right? And the drug trade. He was the first one to break that news about it. He mysteriously died. So much information was made public by the CIA, paying Nicaragua contract and aided them in the traffic of cocaine. It led to a national televised Congress hearing when one insider, retired former officer, testified that the whistleblower above his involved prize-winning investigator Gary Webb, who also investigates the CIA contrary crack. While Webb 1996 get grade through the internet, veteran journalists such as Associated Let me get right to the point. In 1986, Nicaraguan military shot down a counter-revolution. Right, so this was what? For the what? This was all the drugs was set up
Right.
to fund the Nicaraguan war.
Man.
Right? See? DAA agent who blew the whistle on CIA cocaine trafficking might be one of the several DAA agents who blew the whistle on the CIA cocaine trafficking in Latin America, man. So they put that out purposely and set people up to bring the drugs in our community.
Wow.
And if you know the history, if you look at Detroit in certain places, you have blacks and Latinos whose families was working good jobs.
Right.
And what happened was the especially in Detroit, the motor vehicle places shut down. And right after that came the drugs.
Oh.
Wow. You see what I'm saying? So now you got two things you did to the people. One, you made the ones that lost hope. They became the drug addicts.
Oh.
And the ones that didn't have no way to get money, they became the drug dealers.
Oh, okay.
And destroyed our community.
Wow.
It
Damn.
was all set up. You see? All set up.
That crafty counsel.
Yeah,
That's the spirit, right?
Yeah, get that out.
Word.
That kind.
And then get the one in Psalm 35 where it says they fall in their own trap. Right?
You know what's that, right?
Because a lot of the drugs, what? Came back and hit down.
Right.
They was smoking.
Ah, yeah, con.
You go up, you get paid. You get paid in the areas with the crackers if you was hustling, man. Back in the day. Those areas, man, it was money. Them crackers. You get paid off of them, man.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Read.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 83 and verse 1. And everybody have a say, It's the book of Psalms, chapter 83 and verse 1. Keep not thy silent, O God. Hold thy peace, and be not still, O God. For lo, thy enemies make a tumult, and they have hate, and they that hate thee have lifted up their head.
Right, which one is that?
Psalms 83.
No, I'm on
It's
Psalms 35.
But it's on verse 3. They have taken.
Right, they have taken crafty counsel.
okay,
Right,
that's right.
all the nations have taken. He's right. And we go back to that. All the nations have taken crafty counsel. Yeah, finish that.
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden
And
ones.
consulted against the hidden ones. Come on.
They have said, come, and let us cut them off from being a nation,
Right, they want to cut us off from being a nation. Come on.
that the name of Israel may be no more in
Because
remembrance.
the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance, man.
Con.
That's what they want to do. Read.
For they have consulted together with one consent.
So what they really trying to do, they trying to let us forget our name.
Right.
And forget our heritage so we can't come back to the Most High, right? You're trying to fulfill Jeremiah 17 and 4. Get that out. That's what because they know as long as we forget our name and who we are, we'll never come back to the Most High.
Right.
And they'll always be able to rule over us. That's what they're trying to do. You see what I'm saying? But the Most High don't shut that down.
Right.
Right? Because it was what? It was just for a certain time. We was going to forget who we are.
Right.
That's why it says we destroy for a lack of knowledge. And now we're coming back and learning who we are.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Read.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 17 and verse 4. When everybody have it, say
Con.
Verse 4. And thou, even thyself, shalt discontinue from thy heritage.
What?
Shall this
And
Thou,
even thyself shalt discontinue from thy heritage.
Right, so we discontinue. We don't know who we are. That's Hosea 4 and 6. And they love that, right? Give me Lamentations 2 and 14. And the pastors ain't helping out, right?
Con.
Because the pastors ain't teaching us what we need to be taught, right?
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Pastors is what? Helping us continue to lose who we are. Right?
Lamentations 4 and
Yeah, Lamentations 2
14.
2.
and 14.
So like that. This is the book of Lamentations, chapter 2 and verse 14. And everybody have it, say
Con.
Verse 14. Thy prophets have sent vain and foolish things for thee.
Thy prophets have seen vain and foolish things for us, right?
Con.
They don't see the truth. They see foolish things. And what? They selling their soul for money, right?
Come on.
Read on.
And they have not discovered thy iniquity,
What is our iniquities? Our sins. They not discovering our sins. Read on.
to turn away thy captivity.
If they would have discovered our sins, they would have turned away our captivity
Right.
by teaching us how to come back to the Most High through the law, statutes, and commandments.
Come on.
They're not doing that. Read.
But have seen for thee false abundance
Come on.
and cause for banishment.
Cause for banishment. Come on.
All that pass by clap their hands.
All that pass by, they love that.
Mm-hmm.
They love to see these niggas broke. They smile. I see it on the train when a nigga come in. And he start, you know what I mean? Well, Mr. Bojangle.
Sammy D.
Yeah, the niggas always say it. Oh, stand by me! Stand by me! But this is hard, brother. Stand by me! They
God.
love that.
Right.
God, elder.
They love that. They love to see niggas laugh.
Right.
They
Come.
love to see niggas cool for $1.
Right.
They enjoy that. Read on.
Right.
All that pass by clap their hands.
They look at them. They look sad. They come from Europe. They look at the brother. Look at that.
Right.
Mhm.
Right.
Clap their hands. Look at him.
With disgust.
For a quarter. Yeah.
Right.
$1. Read.
At thee, they hiss and wag their heads at the daughters of Jerusalem,
Fetish.
Come.
Read.
saying, Is this the city that men call the perfection
Because
of
we bring
beauty?
out the books and show you where they know who we were.
Right.
You see the Pope bowing down. They got all the great history over there. So
Come.
they really know who they are. Who we
Right.
are. They know we the kings of the earth.
Come.
So they say, is this the city? Is this the place? Read on.
The joy of the whole earth?
The joy of the whole earth. Come on.
All thy enemies have opened their mouths against thee.
All thy enemies have opened their mouth against these. Come on.
They hiss and gash their teeth. Gash the teeth.
Come on.
They say, We have swallowed her up.
We have swallowed her up. Read.
Certainly, this is the day that we look for.
This is the day we look for. We wanted this right here. We rejoice. Come on.
We have found, we have seen.
We have seen
Seen
it. The days. The dumb niggas is finished. The dumb spicks is finished.
Mm.
Damn.
We
That's
rejoice.
heavy.
Man, that's
See
heavy.
what I'm saying?
Come.
That's what they want to see.
Rejoice not downfall.
Right. And our leaders, Micah 3:11. Our leaders is doing what? Nothing.
Come.
Come.
Sharp than all of these niggas.
Right.
It's like they wait for a nigga to die.
Right.
And they're going to get paid. You know what I mean? And then when you talk about rioting, niggas come.
That's the truth.
Come.
That's what they do, man.
Right. Right.
And they don't care about the family. And the
Right.
family die.
Right.
And then the family go for that.
Right.
That's the truth. Sad, man.
That's what they do, man.
That's sad.
They some wicked niggas, man.
Come.
Micah 3:11.
Con, this is the book of Micah, chapter 3 and verse 11. And everybody have it, say con.
Come.
Come.
Con, verse 11. The heads thereof judge for reward.
The heads thereof judge for rewards, man. What am I getting out of this?
Right.
Sharpton will tell you straight up, he ain't coming
Right.
if he ain't getting no money out of this. Even
Right.
for him to make that visit,
Con,
Yeah.
you
Come.
got to see him with something to get him there.
con.
I see him with something.
That dirty lucre.
Yeah, because he ain't even coming.
Come.
If you ain't talking no dollar signs,
Right.
it's what these dudes do. They don't really care about the people.
Right.
They devise for money, read.
Con. And the priests thereof teach for hire.
And the priests teach for hire, come on.
And the prophets thereof divine for money.
And the prophet divine for money, come on.
Yet will they learn upon the Lord.
Yet they lead on the Lord, come on.
Con, Salakia. And say, Is not the Lord among us?
The Lord with me.
Come.
I'm a man of God.
Right.
God is with me. So you robbing the people.
Con.
Lord is with me, brother. Job had money, brother. Abraham had money. Golly, man. Remember Richard Pryor and Car Wash?
Yeah.
Richard Pryor played that sweet, man.
Yo,
Daddy
yeah.
Rich.
Daddy Rich. Pimp Daddy Rich.
And the Muslim brother was condemning him. Muslim brother was right. Richard Pryor put the women on him, sing.
Right. Cause of diversion, right?
So mad, brother. The joy of the Lord. This brother he's mad because he's working and Pryor got everything. But Pryor's telling him, why you so mad?
Right.
Reverend Ike, that Negro. That was a wicked ass
Yeah,
Negro,
but
too.
right.
They still worship that nigga.
God, that's crazy.
He didn't even believe in the Most High when you hear it. He said there ain't no God up in heaven. He's a God.
Yeah.
You do what you got to do now. There ain't no God. Yeah, that was a wicked nigga.
That's why he got murdered, right? He died, right?
Nah, he died of old age.
Oh, okay, all right.
Read.
God. None evil can come upon us.
They don't think no evil gonna come on them.
Right.
Guess what? They gonna be paid for that.
Right.
Give me Isaiah 56 and 10. They gonna pay for that, man.
Right.
Those niggas is evil, man.
Con.
They are strict pimps. You know, a lot of the pastors are former pimps, man.
Wow.
Like Bishop Don Juan, he's a pastor now. Those are former pimps, man. Good with the word, slick with the word.
Right.
You know? Read.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 56,
And verse 10.
and verse 10. When everybody have it, say, come.
Con.
Verse 10. His watchmen are blind.
His what?
His watchmen are blind.
Watchmen are blind, man. We don't have no watchmen. They ain't doing what the Bible tells you in Ezekiel 2, to cry out loud,
Right.
blow the trumpet. They ain't doing that. Read.
They are all ignorant.
They are what?
They are all ignorant.
They're all ignorant. Come on.
They are all dumb dogs.
They're dumb dogs. They can't do nothing. They can't say nothing. Read.
They cannot bark.
They cannot walk. Come on.
They cannot bark, sleeping, lie down, loving to slumber.
Loving the slumber and keeping the people in slumber, man. Read on.
Yea, they are greedy dogs, which can never have enough.
They can never have enough, man. Read on.
And they are shepherds that cannot understand.
And they are shepherds that cannot understand. Come on.
They all look to their own ways.
They all look to their own ways. Read on.
Everyone for his gain.
Everyone for their own gain. Read.
From his quarter.
Come on.
Come ye, say they, I will fetch wine, and we will fill ourselves with strong drink.
We fill ourselves with strong drink, man. That's what they do, man.
Con.
They're wicked as hell, man.
Con.
You see what I'm saying? They're greedy dogs, right? And that's what happened, man. You know, Tupac's stepfather, Kula Shakur, they about to release him too, but now he's halfway dead, man.
Con.
He's in jail, but you know, he had something with where they stick the little needles, and he was curing heroin addicts, right? He was actually curing heroin addicts.
What's acupuncture?
Yeah, acupuncture, and he would cure heroin addicts from it.
Wow.
They set him up, man. Got him locked up. You know, and he was a former Black Panther. You know, they put Huey Newton. They put drugs in CIA target Newton, Shakur, and other Black Panthers. They put a woman on him.
Right.
You know what I mean? And got him hooked on drugs. You see what I'm saying now? They got him hooked on drugs.
It's like
Yeah.
his mom was too, right?
Yeah.
Tupac's
Fida-
mom.
Fida
Yeah,
Shakur.
Yeah. Con.
Yeah. Marley, they even killed Marley, the white
Oh
boy.
yeah. I heard about
Right,
that.
because of the CIA cat told you at the end of his life that he killed them, because the reggae movement was still somewhat speaking about God and
Right.
God, and you know they know that eventually we probably would have connected to the Israelites. Even though they was off, they was smoking weed.
Right.
There was some still form of righteousness.
Right.
They want the people bugging out.
Right,
They want the people dancing, whoring themselves, smoking drugs. They don't want no kind of righteous or positive lyrics. So I will say he was speaking some positive lyrics. And they don't want that.
Right.
So they killed him, drugged him, and murdered him.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? It's what we're dealing with, right? But guess what? Give me Psalms 135 and 8. Everything they did is gonna come back to them, man.
Right.
Everything they did is gonna come back to them. To the Spirit of the Most High, Yahweh. It ain't nothing they gonna get away with. Nothing. Every last thing they did to us is gonna come right back to them and hit them right in the face. Right? Read.
135 and 1?
First-
No, Psalms 35 and 8.
Oh, 35?
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 35 and verse 8. When everybody have it, please say come.
Con.
Con. It's the book of Psalms, chapter 35 and verse 8. Let destruction come upon him and unaware.
Let the destruction come upon him. Come on.
And let his net that he hath hid catch himself.
Let the net, let the drugs. That's what happened. The drugs that he set up for us, his people end up being caught on drugs. And it came right back to him. Read.
Into that very destruction, let him fall.
Into that very destruction. Everything that he set up for us, let him fall right back into that destruction. Come on.
And my soul shall be joyful in the Lord.
Come on.
It shall rejoice in his salvation.
And it shall rejoice in his salvation. Read.
All my bones shall say, Lord, who is like unto thee, which deliverest the poor from him that is too strong for him.
The poor, right? We're just too strong because they got all their military, they got all their force. So we can't go up against them. And there's no way we can go up against them, brother.
Right.
I'm going to tell you, it's no way. It's not even really about them having their force. It's about them having the minds of a people. We got too many coons we would be fighting.
Yep.
We'd actually be fighting ourselves.
Right.
Our own people. He can set our own people. He set an army of all blacks to fight all blacks. And them niggas going to try to kill you. So, because why? He got the souls of them. Right? So it got to be the Lord, the power of the Lord. He got to give us spiritual power. You see what I'm saying? He got to give us, he's going to give us that power. Right? Read.
Yea, the poor and the needy from him that spoileth him.
The poor and the needy from him that spoileth him. Come on.
False witness did rise up.
See that? We got all type of false witnesses going to rise up. I hate the Israelites. Them niggas is wicked.
Right.
See, them niggas. It was them niggas that dropped a bomb on somebody and blew that person up.
Right.
They got all type of false witnesses.
Right.
You know what I mean? They may have a nigga, they put a nigga in a garment and stuff and make him go and do some shit. Maybe a damn Asian. You know what I mean? They gonna shoot up a spot and talk about Kwam Yashala. They will do that.
Right.
Just to get us out there, just to, you know what I mean? This is the devil, man.
Right.
Read.
False witness did rise up. They laid to my charge things that I knew not.
He knew not, right? That's why the Lord, you gotta have the Lord watching over them. Outside. And certain things we don't even know what they plotting.
Right.
But the Lord knows and the angels know.
Come.
You see what I'm saying? Read.
They rewarded me evil for good to be spoiling in my soul.
You can't do no good to them because they're gonna reward you with evil, right? So unless the Lord protects you, right? Psalms 34:7.
Con, this is the book of Psalms, chapter 34 and verse 7. When everybody have it, please say con. Con, verse 7. The angels of the Lord encampeth around about them that fear him.
See that? The angel of the Lord encamp around them that fear him. Come on.
And delivereth them.
And delivers them. Come on.
Oh, taste and see.
Right. So the angel of the Lord encamp around them that fear him and delivers them. That's why we gotta know this, man. Right? Give me 2nd Esdras. Give me 2nd Esdras 16. No, give me 2nd Esdras 15 and start at the 56th verse. See, everything the Edomite did to us is going to happen to him. That's what he don't realize. Read.
Khan, this is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 15 and verse 56. When everybody have it, please say Khan.
Khan.
Verse 56. Like as thou hast done unto my chosen,
Like as thou hast done to the Lord's chosen, come on.
saith the Lord,
Come on.
even so shall God do unto thee,
Even so shall the Lord do to thee. Read on.
and shall deliver thee unto mischief.
And shall deliver thee unto mischief. See that? The Lord going to deliver them unto mischief. Read on.
The children shall die of hunger.
They children going to die of hunger, man. They children going to starve. You got a lot of Edomites starving in this country too, man.
Right.
Like if you ever go on the bus trip to Greyhound and you take a long trip, they be in all these little alleys. They be doped heads and drugged out. They be terrible, man. They be looking terrible. And then if you go, they don't go in the hood, but if you go down to like the village area, like 14th Street, you see a lot of them homeless bastards.
Right.
Edomites, straight Edomites, man. Dope heads. Terrible. Read.
And thou shalt fail through the sword.
Come on.
Thy cities shall be broken down.
Thy cities is going to be broken down. So what that dude was talking about yesterday, he don't realize what's coming.
Right.
Scripture say thy city is going to be broken down. Read.
And all thine shall perish.
And all thy shall perish. Come on.
With the sword in the field.
And the sword in the field. Read.
They that be in the mountains shall die.
They that be in the mountain. Or the government, that could be, some brothers said that could be the government, and also those that live in the mountains for real. You got a lot of Edomites in the mountains.
Right.
It's going to be starving in these last days. Right? They had that, there's an old show, 2020, where they show you, they call it the Children of the Mountains. If you ever go back, you look on YouTube.
Right.
Their teeth was all rotten from Mountain Dew. They all drank Mountain Dew.
Wow.
Mountain Dew rotting out their goddamn teeth. They look terrible. It was in the mountains. You see what I'm saying? Read on.
They that be in the mountains shall die of hunger.
They that be in the mountains shall die of hunger, man. Come on.
And eat their own flesh.
They're going to eat their own flesh, man. What's going to happen? They're going to starve. Somebody, hey, unless you got it, brother, try to put that phone, on silent. Unless you got to take a message.
Shut it down.
All right, Khan.
Read on.
And drink their own blood.
And they're going to drink their own blood. Come on.
For very hunger of bread.
For hunger of bread. Read.
And thirst of water.
Come on.
Thou as unhappy shall come through the sea.
Read on.
And receive plagues again.
They're going to receive. Where you at now?
Verse 59.
Okay, read on.
Thou as unhappy shall come through the sea.
Come on.
And receive plagues again.
Read on.
And in the passage they shall rush onto the idol city.
Right, read on.
And shall destroy some portions of the land.
She'll destroy the portion of the land. Come on.
And consume parts of thy glory.
Come on.
And shall return to Babylon that was destroyed.
Read on.
Verse 61. And thou shalt be cast down by them as stubble.
You're going to be cast down in stubble. Come on.
And they shall be unto thee as fire.
They should be unto thee as fire. Read on.
And shall consume thee.
Come on.
And thy cities, thy land, and thy mountains,
Come on.
all the woods, and thy fruitful trees, shall they burn up with fire.
Everything going to be destroyed in these last days, man.
Come on.
Read.
Thy children shall they carry away captive.
Come on.
And look, what thou hast, they shall spoil it,
Right.
and mar the beauty of thy face.
Right. So you know that. So now remember what it says in the 56th verse. Like as thou hast done unto my chosen. Remember, we was carried away in captivities and all of that. The Lord is saying they're going to do the same thing going to happen to them.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? In these days. So how you know that these are plagues that's going to happen again? Because it tells you that. Read
Right.
2 Ezra 15 and read the 11th verse out. It tells you that these same plagues is going to happen. Matter of fact, start at 10.
16 in the 10th verse?
Yeah.
Con. This is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 16 and verse 10. When everybody have it, say con.
Khan.
Con. Verse 10. he shall cast lightnings, and who shall not fear?
Taking that just 15 and 10?
Oh, 15.
15 and 10?
Yeah.
Yeah, what I said.
No, I thought you said 16 and 10. I'm sorry.
Yeah, just said 15.
This is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 15 and verse 10. Behold, my people is led as a flock to the
God's
slaughter.
people is led as a flock to the slaughter, man. Read on.
I will not suffer them now to dwell in the land of Egypt.
How do we know that this is the land of Egypt? How do we know that this is the land of Egypt? Exodus 20 and 2.
Come.
Go back to it. That's how we know that this is the land of Egypt.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, brothers want them precepts down.
Yeah, come. House of
22,
bondage.
Yeah, I should know that, yeah.
Yeah, come.
Read.
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 20 and verse 2. I am the Lord thy God, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt,
Come on.
out of the house of bondage.
So wherever the Israelites is in captivity, that's considered Egypt.
Right.
This is modern day Egypt, right?
Come.
Revelations 11 and 8.
Right.
See in the deal too.
Mm.
That's how you link that up, right? Read that.
This is the book of Revelations, chapter 11 and verse 8. If everybody have it, please say verse 8. And their dead bodies shall lie in the streets of the great city,
The dead bodies shall lie in the streets of the great city. Come on.
which spiritually is called Sodom and Egypt.
That's plain as white. We know why it's called Sodom.
Mm.
Right, man? It's spiritually called Egypt. So we know spiritually. So we know that America is the modern day Egypt, right?
Right.
So go back to that 2nd Ezra 15. You understand that? 2nd Ezra 15. Go to the 11th verse again.
This is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 15 and verse 11. But I will bring them with a mighty hand
Come on.
and a stretched out arm, and smite Egypt
And smite Egypt, read.
with plagues,
Which plagues, come on.
as before.
As before. That's the key right there.
As before.
As before.
Right, right.
As before. So that's how we know they're going to suffer these same plagues
Right.
that happened in Egypt back then. Read on.
And will destroy all the land thereof.
And he's going to destroy all the land. Come on.
Egypt shall mourn,
Egypt shall mourn. Come on.
and the foundations of it shall be smitten with the plagues and punishment that Yahweh shall bring upon it.
Who's bringing on it?
That Yahweh shall bring upon it.
So we know that the Most High is bringing punishment to this place.
That's right.
'Cause he just said it. Read.
They that till the ground.
Who's they that tilled the ground?
Slovakia. Would it be Israel?
No.
No?
The Egyptians. The white man.
No.
Yahushua.
No.
The Most High.
Nope.
They that till the ground.
Think about it. They that tilled the ground.
The other
Who's they that-
nations.
Nope. The farmers.
Okay, con. Yeah, the
They plant
farmers.
the seed and tilt
Right,
the
right,
ground.
right. Okay, con.
That's why I said they shall mourn, right?
Right, right.
They that tilt the ground is the farmers. They
Right.
tilt the ground. They plant the seeds.
Right,
It
right.
said they shall mourn. Are the farmers mourning now? Yes.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah,
Read.
con.
Egypt shall mourn, and the foundation of it shall be smitten with the plagues and punishment that Yahweh shall bring upon it.
Come on.
They that tilt the ground shall mourn, for their seeds shall fall through.
For they seeds, for planting. Planted. It's going to fall.
Right.
It's going to be destroyed.
Right.
Like how it's being destroyed now with tornadoes and hurricanes.
Con.
And when you're a farmer, when that be destroyed, you bring plagues,
Right.
starvation,
Mm-hmm.
right? So they gonna mourn. Read on.
The blasting and hail,
Come on.
and with the fearful
Consolation.
constellations.
Right. So the blasting of hail and the weather that's destroying the farmland
Right.
is gonna make them mourn.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna bring famine.
Yeah.
Right. And then when you read down, this is what you have after people are starving. Read.
Woe to the world and them that dwell therein.
Come on.
For the sword and their destruction draws nigh,
For the sword and their destruction draws nigh. Come on.
and one people shall stand up to fight against another,
There you have that race war.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Read.
and swords in their hands.
Weapons. Read on.
For there shall be sedition among men,
That's division.
Right.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
In every area. Sedition is division. Whether it's in the police department, you got the black cops, Latino cops, or whatever fighting against the white cops.
Right.
Right? In the army, in the navy, everywhere there's gonna be sedition,
Cool.
division. That's gonna break up your army.
Cool.
Right? Read.
and invading one another.
And invading one another. Come on.
They shall not regard their kings
What
nor
is-
prince.
What is that talking about? They should not regard their kings nor prince. Yeah, go
It's a
ahead.
lot, kid. They not gonna pay like they not gonna be paid no mind to what the Lord, like the government is enforcing.
Right.
They're gonna be rebellious toward the government,
Right.
right?
Kings represent anybody in authority position.
Right.
Con,
Police officers,
right,
they not regarding it.
right,
They don't care about it. They
con,
taking things in their own hand. You'll hear Jake say that too, man. I
Right.
don't care about going to jail, man. I
right.
don't care about that.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot, yeah,
Care
like
about no cop. Yeah.
like the insurrection with the in the Capitol Hill in Washington.
Right.
All those Edomites went in there and
Right. The
Oh,
hell
That's
with
another
they
way
wow.
of, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Oh, okay,
Of,
con.
violating.
Right.
Right.
The hell with they government.
Right.
Read
They
on.
disregarded the governance.
Right. Go
And
on.
the course of their actions shall stand in their power.
Right. It's in their own hands. They don't care about no government. Read on.
A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able.
Right. That's why we like to travel. That's why we like
Right.
to do things.
Right.
And we know the time is gonna come when it's gonna cut off. It was cutting it off during COVID.
Con,
Con.
Government was
Right.
stopping us from going to Jersey.
Right.
Con.
Right.
Jersey, right
Wow.
Yeah, Jersey.
That's right over the
there.
bridge.
Yeah.
Con.
See? So that's gonna happen. Read.
For because of their pride,
Because of their pride and their arrogancy, read.
the city shall be troubled.
See that the city shall be troubled, come on.
The houses shall be destroyed,
The house is gonna be destroyed, come on.
and men shall be afraid.
And I don't care how tough you think you are. The Lord say you're gonna be afraid in that time. See all these thug niggas, these hood niggas and all of that, they think they so tough, I get down, nigga, I hold the block, nigga, hold you, nigga. Okay, you can come in, nigga, checking with me, nigga. This is my block, nigga. I run this shit.
Right, con.
Right.
All these these niggas, man, these niggas gonna get scared.
Right.
Hell, these niggas was scared with Bin Laden.
Right.
Bin
Yeah,
Laden was
con.
doing
yeah,
that.
right.
Taliban, nigga, Taliban ain't no joke, nigga.
Yeah.
They renamed themselves after the Taliban.
Yeah, con.
Don't believe all these niggas, and they was definitely scared during COVID, man.
Con.
These niggas, you sneeze, these niggas was right. See, the Lord can make you a fool. Don't act like you so tough, man.
Right.
Tony Tough, man. Tony Talk,
man.
Tony Talk. What they call Tony Tough or whatever that tough talk. Stop that, man. The Lord gonna make everybody nervous in that thing.
Right.
Even the men of the Lord to a certain extent. But we gonna knowing is half the battle. That's why we gonna be strong. Because we gonna know what's going on.
Right.
And we can prepare ourselves now.
Right.
Right.
But these niggas ain't gonna know what hit them.
Right.
Read.
A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor.
And then they ain't gonna have no pity. That goes into Matthews when it said the love of many shall wax cold. Nigga don't care.
Right.
He ain't gonna have no pity.
Mm-hmm.
Nigga, you got something, I want it, nigga. I'm taking it.
Right.
You got
Con.
food in this house, you niggas is eating chicken, nigga. I'm in there, nigga.
Right.
Right.
What's good? I'm
Right.
in there.
Con.
Turn on the game, nigga.
Right.
Some chicken in your house, nigga. That's how it's gonna be, man.
Con.
But shall destroy their houses with the sword,
You're gonna destroy their houses with the sword, come on.
and spoil their
And
goods,
spoil their goods, come on.
because of the lack of bread.
Because of the lack of the bread, so we just read that they did tilt the ground.
Right.
It all started with the farmers
Right.
not being able to bring food through the trucking industry.
Con.
That's gonna shut down.
Right.
And now the lack of bread,
Right.
starvation gonna hit.
Mhm.
That's when you really gonna see that.
Con.
Famine, read.
And for great tribulation.
And for great tribulations. That's why we gotta lock in, brother.
Right.
Right.
Give me Philippians 4 and 11. We gotta be prepared to go through anything, Occupants.
Right.
Like Paul. We got to understand that. We got to be prepared to go through any kind of tribulation. We got to be ready for it. Right? Paul was ready for it. Philippians 4 and 11.
God. This is the book of Philippians, chapter 4 and verse 11. When everybody have it, please say, "Come."
Con.
Verse 11. Not that I speak to respect of one,
Not be respect of one. Come on.
for I have learned, and whatsoever state I am,
Whatsoever state I am, come on.
therewith to be content.
Come on.
I know both how to be ashamed, how to be
How to be what?
abased,
A base. To
Right.
be on a low level. Paul said he knew that. Read.
Right.
and I know how to abound
And to be on a high level, he knew all of that. He went through all of that. Read.
everywhere and in all things.
Come on.
I am instructed both to be full and to be hungry,
To be full and hungry. He understood all zone.
Con.
Read.
both to abound and to suffer need.
And to abound, to have, and to suffer need. Paul knew all of that. Read.
Con.
I can do all things
But he said he can do all things. He can overcome any zone he's in. Read.
through Yahweh
Through Yahweh. Come on.
which strengtheneth me.
So he knew that, right?
Con.
Now let's get more of what he went through. 2 Corinthians 11 and 25. Let's get more of what Paul went through. This even goes more into what Paul went through. Now you want to complain because you didn't eat for the day?
Con.
Listen to what the Apostle Paul went through, man. Read.
7 and 25. though?
Yeah.
1 Corinthians.
Nigga get mad because he got to go on the soup kitchen line. You might have to do it for one day. Man.
Con.
That hard ass bread and that terrible soup. You might have to do that, nigga. And
Right.
you get a nigga give you an apple. And right, cereal. You might have to do that.
Con.
Be happy.
Right.
You gotta go through states, man.
Right.
He ain't gonna leave you at that. Read.
God, this is the book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 7 and verse 25.
I know a nigga be all high. Nigga don't want you to see you on the line and shit. Nigga, you might have to go through it, nigga.
Right.
Excuse my language.
Yeah.
You might have to go through it.
Right.
It's going through different states.
Got a big preparation.
Yeah. Read.
God, it's the book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 7 and verse 25. And everybody have it, please say, "Come."
Con.
God, verse 25. Now concerning virgins.
No, that's 2 Corinthians 11 and 25.
Oh, okay.
Oh, second
Second
Yeah,
Corinthians.
I'm fooling everybody.
Yeah.
It must be me, because all of y'all went to the
Yeah, we con.
God, I got the elder. This is the book of 2 Corinthians, chapter 11 and verse 25. When everybody have it, please say, "Come."
Con.
Come. Verse 25. Thrice was I beaten
Paul said he was beaten. Come on.
with rods.
Come on.
Once was I stoned.
He was stoned. Come on.
Thrice I suffered shipwreck.
Shipwreck, man. That's crazy. You know what it is, man? This is real, man. Gilligan's Island, man. This shit is real. Shipwreck ain't no joke, man.
Con.
You're shipwrecked, man. That's
Con.
crazy. Read.
Right.
A night and a day I have been in the deep.
The deep waters, man. That's some scary stuff.
Right.
The water's pitch black.
Right.
And you don't know what. You can't see nothing.
Right.
A damn whale popping out, or you don't know what the hell is going on. You know what I mean? You don't know what the hell is going on. A shark, you don't know what. Yeah, you can't see nothing. That's crazy, Reed.
And journeyings often in pearls of water.
Pearls of water, come on.
And pearls of robbers.
Robbers, man. Niggas scheming on you. Paul went through all of that. Come on.
And pearls by my own countrymen.
My own countrymen. His own people that he thought was his friends. Come on.
And pearls by the heathen.
The heathen scheming on them, Reed.
and pearls in the city,
Come on.
and pearls in the wilderness,
Come on.
and pearls in the sea,
Come on.
and pearls among false brethren.
See that? A lot of false brethren, man. You think they're with you.
Right.
You think they cool, man.
Con.
Niggas ain't cool with you sometimes.
Right.
They hate you. You can see it.
Right. Con.
Sometimes. Way the man salute you sometimes.
Right.
Yeah,
Con.
why shoot that shit back? Yo! Blow up.
Right, right.
Yeah, shoot, nigga. Hate that nigga.
Right.
Why shoot that shot back? Ah!
Right. Con.
Tap you crazy hard.
Right. Con.
Want to punch you Want to punch you hard and what?
Ah, yeah. And that's not my man Mike. My man Mike is cool.
Right,
Mike
right,
just
right.
got rough
Right,
spirit.
exactly.
Right.
But
Right.
some niggas, man, you wonder what the break you up, man.
Right, right.
This is from going back in the days. They
Right.
not seeing what
You
brothers.
can tell by the body language.
Yeah, yeah,
Right.
yeah. We don't.
And weariness, and
Weariness.
playfulness,
Come on.
and watchings offering,
Come on, watch it off it. Come on.
and hunger and thirst,
And hunger and in thirst, man. Read.
and fastings often,
And fasting often, come on.
and cold and nakedness.
And cold and nakedness. Paul went through all of that, man. You understand that? Read.
Besides those things that are without,
Come on.
that which cometh upon me daily,
It came upon him daily. Read on.
the care of all the churches.
See that? So all of that, but he still had to maintain the churches and the kids of the churches and all of that. He still stayed strong. The spirit of the Most High, Yahweh Shai. See what I'm saying? Read on, huh?
Who is weak,
Who is weak? Come on.
and I am not weak.
I'm going through all of that. I ain't weak. Read on.
Who is offended, and I burnt not.
And I burn not. Read on.
If I must needs glory, I will glory of things which concern my infirmary.
Right.
Yeah.
Read
Con.
on. Read on.
The God of fathers, the God and Father of our Lord Jesus Christ,
See that? Come on.
which is blessed forevermore.
He is blessed forevermore. So Paul stayed strong in the spirit, even though he went through all these things. So why are we crying, man? And Paul is telling you everything that he had to go through. And he's not crying, see? He's just going through it. See what I'm saying? We gotta man up, man. Scriptures tell you man up. That mortal thoughts that you would put away all the mortal thoughts, man, and man up. Yeah. Right. See what I'm saying?
Con.
So let's get into the new moon scriptures.
Con.
A couple new moon scriptures. All right, give me 1 Samuel 20 and 5.
God, this is the book of 1 Samuel, chapter 20 and verse 5. When everybody have it, please say con.
Con.
Con, verse 5. And David said unto Jonathan, behold, tomorrow is the new moon.
Tomorrow is a new moon,
Right.
So that shows you that they was keeping it.
Right.
Read.
And I should not fail to sit with the king at meat.
Right, so they acknowledged and they knew the new moon. Right? So we maintaining what David and them was doing.
Right.
Right? Now give me 1 Chronicles 8 and 13.
God, this is the book of 1 Chronicles, chapter 8 and verse 13. When everybody have it, please say con.
Con.
Verse 13. Burial. Also, Shema.
Hold on, that's 1 Chronicles 8 and 13, right?
Second Chronicles?
Yeah, try 2 Chronicles.
Okay.
Yeah, I always get that one. Always get that one.
It's the one that says,
even after a certain rate every
Yeah,
day.
yeah.
Con.
Want me to read it?
Yeah, go ahead.
I got you. It's the book, 2 Chronicles, chapter 8, verse 13. If everyone have it, say Con.
Con.
Con. Even after a certain rate every day, offering according to the commandments of Moses.
Over the commandments of Moses. So read that again. Who commanded that?
Con. 2 Chronicles, chapter 8, and verse 13. Even after a certain rate every day, offering according to the commandment of Moses.
Offering according to the commandments of Moses. So Moses orchestrated this, right? Read on.
On the Sabbaths.
On what?
On the Sabbaths.
Moses orchestrated the Sabbath. Read on.
And on the new moons.
And on the new moons, right? You put that in there. Read.
And on the solemn feast days.
And on the solemn feast days, right? Read.
3 times in a year.
3 times in a year. That's why the Lord said the 3 times should all men appear.
Con.
Right? In the book of Leviticus. Read.
Even in the feast of unleavened bread.
Even in the feast of unleavened bread. Come on.
And in the feast of weeks.
And in the feast of weeks. Come on.
And in the feast of tabernacles.
And in the feast of tabernacles. See, these are our high holy days. Read.
And he appointed, according to the order of David his father,
Right. Read.
the courses of the priests to their service.
See that? So we were supposed to ordain to do that. So see that? The new moon is part of that. Right? So brothers can't say it's not. So give me Isaiah 66 and 15.
That again, let me
Yeah.
get it. Want me to get it?
Yeah.
Oh, this is the book, Salaki, this is the book Isaiah chapter 66 and verse 15. Whenever you have it, say Con.
Con.
For behold, the Lord will come with fire, and with his chariots like a whirlwind, to render his anger with fury, and his rebuke with flames of fire.
Right. Read on. That's Isaiah 66. Yeah, read on.
Yeah, Con. For by fire and by his sword will the Lord plead with all flesh, and the slain of the Lord shall be many. They that sanctify themselves and purify themselves in the garden.
Hold on. Salaki. There's one. Where is it? Scripture where it says it's Isaiah about the new moon.
Yes, I think it might be 65.
Yeah, I think you're right out. No, it's 66 and 23.
23?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's 23.
Oh, yeah.
All right. It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 66, and verse 23. And it shall come to pass that from one new moon to another,
See that? From one new moon to another, come on.
and from one Sabbath to another.
See that? So the new moon and the Sabbath, you see how they connected,
Con.
right? But not to go to use the new moon as a way to keep the Sabbath.
Con.
And the reason is because when you look at it, this is a controversy thing
Right.
with Israel.
Mhm.
I know certain brothers, you know what I mean? But
Con.
if you look at, first of all, we know that H.O.I died on a Wednesday, right?
Okay.
And then he rose up 3 days, and it was the Sabbath when they rose up,
Con.
right? Which would make Saturday. Friday and Saturday was preparing for the Sabbath,
Okay. Con.
right? Which would make Friday or Saturday.
Right.
They was prepared because Wednesday, you count Wednesday 3 days after,
Right.
right? So
Mhm.
you know they was preparing for it. And that was on the Sabbath, right? That was a Saturday. And then it's another thing when you go into Leviticus and you go into the 7 days, to count 7 Sabbaths, it wouldn't add up
Right.
with the new moon.
Con.
Count it like that.
Right.
You couldn't count it, and you know what I mean, with the new moon, it would throw everything off.
Right.
It's just other things we go on, but we know that, you know, we love Israel, and brothers will come, you know, we just see the Most High will reveal things,
Right.
Right.
like Sabak always say. So that's why we don't bash brothers. We still
Right.
love our brothers, and certain things we don't bash. As long as one thing is, as long as you keeping the law, statutes, and commandments.
Right.
Right.
And we know that the white man is a goddamn devil.
Right.
Con.
Nations hate you. And you know Yahweh and you honor Yahweh, I can rock with you. You know what I mean? Every other things we can work that out. But you stay on that level.
Right.
then we can talk. You know what I
Right.
mean? But when you start doing other things,
It's a lot
you
here,
can't even
man.
talk. You see what I'm saying? So give me we're gonna end it unless y'all brothers want to bring out some too. We're gonna end it with Judith 7, no Judith 8, and the 5th verse.
Con.
Chapter
Yeah.
8, verse
Yeah,
5.
5. Yeah.
Con.
Con. This is
Okay.
okay. This is the book of Judith, chapter 8 and verse 5. And she made her a tent upon the top of her house,
And she made her a tent upon the top of the house. Come on.
and put on sackcloth upon her loins,
And put on sackcloth about her lawns. Come on.
and wear her widow's apparel.
Come on.
And she fasted all the days of her widowhood,
All the days of our widowhood. Come on.
save the eves of the Sabbaths,
Of what?
save the eves of the Sabbaths,
Read on.
and the Sabbaths, and the eves of the new moons.
And the eves of the new moon. You see what I'm saying? So like I say, yeah, but Israel will, come together. And that's why we know niggas is wicked. If niggas will listen to all the classes and watch everything and just wait for something to say, oh, they don't believe that right there. The new moon, nigga, wicked, you're wicked, and you're looking for something.
Con. Right.
You better check your spirit.
Right. Right.
You better check your spirit. So with that I say all praises.
Praises.
Om Yashala.
Well,
Om
yeah,
Yashala.
Thawadah Yahweh. Thawadah Yahweh. So we go into the prayers.
Con.
Wait for the brother to come
Yeah,
back.
come,
Right.
come.
All praises to the Most High. Y'all. We gotta be ready.
Right.
These last days, man.
Keep on enduring.
Yeah. You know what I mean? We gotta be ready and we gotta endure, man.
Right.
We gotta endure hardship, man.
Con.
You know what I mean? We gotta endure what's getting ready to happen, man. You know, this is the time, man. That's why I tell brothers fast, pray if you can. You gotta fast, you gotta pray, you gotta do these things. You gotta read your songs. Read song. Matter of fact, read that. While we wait for the brother. Psalms 1. These things bring you up, bring your spirit up, man. These things make you stronger when you do these every day. Whatever demons you're going through, these is powerful songs. That will, you know what I mean? We'll get that demon away from you, man. Right? Read that.
Psalms
1. Yeah, read that one.
Con. This is the book of Psalms, chapter 1 and verse 1. When everybody have it, please say come.
Con.
Con. Verse 1. Blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly,
Blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly. Read.
nor standeth in the way of sinners,
Nor standeth in the ways of sinners. Right? Nor standeth in the ways of sinners. Come on.
nor sitteth in the seat of the scorners.
Nor sitteth in the seat of the scorners. Right? Read.
But his delight is in the laws of the Lord,
But the delight is in the laws of the Lord. Come on.
and in the laws, and in his laws doeth he meditate day and night.
Do he meditate day and night? He meditates day and night. In what? In the Most High's words. That's what you got to do. You got to meditate in this word, man. Just don't read the scriptures and don't meditate. Ponder on it. What that mean? Just don't read it through. Study about it. What does that mean right there? Get into deep thoughts. You know what I mean? Secret, a lot of times when it's warm, I go near the water, man. Go near the water. The water brings us a calm vibration. It flows through your spirit. And you can read your songs. If you're a music, I always tell cats, if you're a rapper and you use the music or you're a singer, go near the water, man, and write your lyrics. You'll be surprised. Right? I knew Killer Priest. You know what I mean? I always told him one of his best albums was on the first one, when he was really spiritual. You know what I mean? One Step and all of that. I had the brother listening to it yesterday. He was like, damn. In the Bible, you could see the brother going to the water, and you know what I mean, he was real spiritual in writing his lyrics. Right? Read.
And he shall be like a tree planted by the rivers,
And he should be like a tree planted by the rivers of the water. Come on.
that bringeth forth his fruit
To bring forth his fruit. Read on.
in his season,
In his season, come on.
His leaf also shall not wither.
His leaf shall not wither, man. He gonna be able to fight through all of this. Read.
And whatsoever he doeth shall prosper.
And whatsoever he doeth shall prosper, man. Why? Because the Lord is with him, man. You see what I'm saying? Whatsoever he doeth shall prosper. Read.
The ungodly are not so,
The ungodly is not so. Read.
but are like the chaffs which the wind driveth away.
See that? But like the chaff which the wind driveth away. Read on.
Therefore the ungodly shall not stand in the judgment,
The ungodly shall not stand in the judgment. Read.
nor sinners in the congregation of the righteous.
Nor sinners in the congregation of the righteous. Read.
For the Lord knoweth the way of the righteous.
The Lord knows the ways of the righteous. That's why you got to be steadfast, man. Continue moving. Don't get frustrated. Even though things happen, you know what I mean? The scriptures tell you to be cheerful. Don't get frustrated, right? Continue going. Continue moving. You see what I'm saying? Continue moving and keeping your goal, right? Read on.
But the way of the ungodly shall perish.
But the ways of the ungodly gonna perish. Eventually. A lot of times we look at these people and we want to be like them. Give me Psalm 72 and 12. We want to be like them. We think they got fame. We think they got money. We think their lives are so good. Scriptures say, nah, man. Their lives ain't all that good. Damn, look at them.
Miserable.
Yeah. Because their spirit ain't right. Just because you got money, that don't mean you living good. That don't mean your spirit is right. A lot of times your spirit ain't right because of things you did for money. Puffy, it's hard to, you know, that thing is real, man. Like even in the movies when they show the mirror to somebody and they can't look in the mirror. They can't look in the mirror because they feel guilty of what they did. They can't look at themselves. A lot of people really can't look at themselves. When Michael Jackson made that man in the mirror, that was a deep song.
That was a deep song,
Right. A lot of people can't look in the mirror. I'm telling you, you put them in the mirror because they know what they did. They feel ashamed. You know what I mean?
They won't change their ways.
Yeah.
God.
Damn, I got that contract, but that nigga, I had to wipe my lips. For that goddamn contract. You know what I mean? Yeah, they feel ashamed, man. Right? Read Psalm 72 and 12.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 72 and verse 12. When everybody have it, please say, Con, verse 12. For he shall deliver the needy when he crieth, the poor also, and him that have no helper.
Right. See that? The Lord going to deliver him, man. Read Psalm 73 and 12.
The book of Psalms, chapter 73 and verse 12. Behold, these are the ungodly.
These are the ungodly, come on.
Who prosper in the world.
See that? It's a lot of the ungodly that prosper. It's not the righteous a lot of time because you got to be wicked like them. If they don't test a wicked spirit, they don't even want you around them a lot of times.
Right.
And they testify. They know this guy, he too Bible, man. He's a
They're being
Jesus
kind.
freak. Yeah, they call you a Jesus freak. I want him around me. You know what I mean? I want to party, nigga. I want to party. Get the girls. We here partying. You want to get those scriptures down. You know, and you always have in the movies, they always have a conscious dude in the movie. But dudes hate the conscious dude. Why this nigga keep preaching, son?
Salakia. Like Salakia, when you look at the movie like Menace to Society, how Sharif, you know, even though he was with the Muslim stuff, but even when you look at Sharif, man, you know, everybody barbecuing, they in the house, you know, getting ready to party up and everything like that. And even while in the party, Sharif still want to break down. You know what I'm saying? He want to break down, you know, the motives of the gems. He want to drop the jewels. And, you know, old dog, man, I don't want to hear that, man.
Right.
You know,
That's the vibe.
You know.
Right.
So,
So give me Revelations 3 and 11, man. 3 and 17. To show you, man, these people ain't happy, man. But yeah, they always got, you know what I mean, a dude that said, trying to lead them the right way. You like that nigga, man? Oh, here you go. Here you go. Here come this nigga. This nigga. You gotta take
This
let's
nigga
see.
here.
This nigga here. Always preaching.
Right.
Right.
Yep. That's exactly how they
This
do.
is Jay
Salaki will look at his
Flow.
other man and be like, you see this nigga, man?
Right.
Like, damn, it's sad, man.
Oh, just that.
So this nigga
Yeah.
here
Nigga make a lie.
not want to invite to a party.
Right. Right.
Whose man is this, man?
Yeah. Whose fellow is
Who
this?
brought this nigga, man?
Right.
Come on, son.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to hear that yet, son.
Right.
Right.
See that chick right there, son?
Right.
I'm not trying to hear that.
Salaki, you trying to blow my high right
Yeah,
now.
yeah,
A full
yeah.
despised wisdom.
Oh, man.
A fool despised wisdom, right? Revelation
Jake is something
3.
else, man.
Yeah.
This is the book of Revelations, chapter 3 and verse 17.
Bring it out.
When everybody have it, please say, huh?
Come.
Verse 17. Because thou sayest, I am rich and increase with goods
Well, thou says I'm rich and increase with goods. Come on.
and have need of nothing.
And you don't have need of nothing. They think they got it all, man. Right? They think they got it all. They think they got all the money. Yeah, I'm good. I'm balling.
Right.
Shot, we balling, nigga. We living, shot. You know how they did that with Biggie Small.
Yeah, God. God.
Yeah,
We living.
Black millionaires, nigga.
We did it.
We did it. Brooklyn, we did it.
Right.
We did it, Brooklyn.
Come.
You ain't do nothing. You
Right.
was
God.
brave.
God.
Come.
And we're going to read that. Read.
God. And know it's not that thou art wretched
No, it's not that thou art wretched, come on.
and miserable
And miserable, come on.
and poor.
And poor. See that? You got riches, but you're poor.
Right.
You're poor in the spirit.
Come.
Read.
Come.
And blind
And what?
and blind
And blind, come on.
and naked.
And naked.
Come.
Naked with sin.
Right.
Because Adam and Eve was naked with sin.
Right.
Right? So give me Luke 12 and give me the 15th verse.
God, this is the book of Luke, chapter 12 and verse 15. When everybody have it, please say, come.
Come.
God, verse 15. And he said unto them, take heed and beware of the covenants
Come on.
for a man's life considereth not in the abundance of things which he possesseth.
See that? A man's life don't consider in the abundance of things he possesses.
Right.
That's not what make a man. His car, his jewelry.
Right.
That's not what makes a man.
Right.
Right. That's just other things. That's you can have some things, but that's not what makes a man. Wisdom
Right.
makes a man.
Right.
Read.
And he speak a parable unto them, saying, the ground of the certain rich man brought forth plentifully.
Come on.
And he thought within himself, saying, what shall I do? Because I have no room where he bestowed my fruits.
Come on.
Verse 18. And he said, this will I do. I will pull down my barns and build greater.
See, he never have enough. He want to build down and build greater. I want a better car. Right? I got the Bentleys, but I need that Rolls.
Right.
Nigga, you know, Jake's stupid. I need that Rolls, son. He got the Bentleys now, but he need the Rolls. Why? Because the nigga came up, pulled up on me like, yeah, he in the Rolls, son.
Come.
So nigga, step your game up.
Right.
Jake always competing. Always competing, man.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So he want greater. Come on.
Right.
And there I will bestow all my fruits and my goods.
Come on.
And I will say to my soul, soul, thou hast much goods laid up for many years.
Right, you think you good now. I'm good. I'm good, nigga. We
Right.
rich. Brooklyn, we made it.
Right.
You know what I mean? You think you good. Read.
Take thy ease, eat, drink, and be merry.
Come on.
But God said unto him, thou fool,
You're a goddamn fool, man. You should have kept my laws and commandments. This ain't gonna save you, man.
Right.
Read.
this night thy soul shall be required of thee.
You gonna die, nigga. And them things ain't gonna save you.
Right.
You don't even know that, really.
Then who shall those things be
Who's gonna inherit those things? Come on.
which thou hast provided?
Come on.
So is he that layeth up treasures up for himself,
Come on.
and is not rich towards God.
And it's not rich towards the Most High. You don't have the laws, you don't have the spirit, you're not keeping the commandments. You laid up treasures for nothing, because you're going to die.
Right.
The issues of death belong to the Lord. Deuteronomy 32 and 39 real quick. Right? Because the Lord killeth and makes alive.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
God. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 32 and verse 39. When everybody have it, please say, "Come." God. Verse 39. See now that I, even I, am he, and there is no God with me.
Right, come on.
I kill and I make alive.
The Lord kills and he makes alive, right? Read.
I wound,
Come on.
I wound and I heal.
Come on.
Neither is there any that can deliver out my hand, out of my hand.
Nobody can deliver out the Lord's hands. Read.
For I lift up my hand to heaven
Come on.
and say, I live forever.
See that? The Lord live forever, man.
Come.
He's big. He's bragging now. Lord bragging. I kill. I can kill you and I can make alive. You can't kill me, nigga. I live forever.
Come.
Kill me.
Come.
See what I'm saying?
Right.
Glory.
He bragging.
All praises.
He bragging. He bragging.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Go to Matthew 6 and 19 now. Sorry.
God, this is the book of Matthew, chapter 6 and verse 19. When everybody have it, please say, "Come."
Come.
God, verse 19. Lay not up for yourselves treasures upon earth,
Don't lay treasures upon earth, right? You can have money and you can have things, but that ain't gonna save you. Read.
where moth and rust doeth
Where moth and rust do it, and the IRS come and take your money. Read.
corrupt, and where thieves break through and steal.
Thieves break through. That's the IRS. And Jake be plotting on you.
Come.
You know that nigga, yo, shine, that nigga coming through. I seen that nigga, he be coming through now.
Right.
That nigga look like he getting money, shine.
Right.
Sad.
Yeah,
Good.
money.
Yeah. Come.
Yeah, son, yo, Shaquanda, come here, Shaquanda. Come here, man. You know, take pants on me, go see this nigga, man.
Right.
See this nigga.
Right.
We gonna come right after you.
Right.
Let that nigga talk shit. And Jake fall right into it.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, I got this money. Shaquan, I'm gonna take care of you. You gonna be good, girl. You gonna walk to Vegas.
I don't even know, man. Don't even know what
We
you
on
doing.
the phone, yeah. Yo, he said he gonna take me. He gonna put that diamond ring on me. Now, how much you got? How much you got, boo? How much you really got, boo?
Sad, man.
Yeah. I'm good, Shaquan. Whatever you want, I got you.
Come.
Right.
Go
Come.
back and tell the hood nigga.
Right.
That's it, nigga.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah. See what I'm saying?
Right.
It's real, man. Real.
Huh. For where your treasure is, there will your heart also will be also.
There where your heart be. Where your treasure is, there's where your heart is. So if your money, you thinking about money, that's where your spirit is gonna be.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So we gotta wise up, Israel. Be ready. Battle. You know what I mean? Keep going. Kwam Yashala.
Kwam Yashala.
Praises. Keep fighting, Israel. Don't let these little things, these little arguments, these little foolishness interrupt. We got the bigger picture to think, which is the kingdom of heaven.
God.
Build with anybody as long as your spirit is right.
That's right.
If you're an Israelite, you're keeping these laws, you're keeping these statutes, you know who your H.O.I is, and you're not saying some bugged out shit, though. I'm not saying something, because some niggas is saying bugged out shit,
Come.
beating on women and saying all type of dumb shit.
Right.
I'm not going to deal with you.
Right.
Straight up. Kwam Yashala.
Kwam Yashala.
Shalom.
Come. Oh, praises. Come. Say shalom, 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 families. Say shalom.
Shalom, Israel.
Come. Beautiful lesson, Kings. All right.
Inshallah.
With that, Shalom.
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 Come. The water Yahweh, the water Yahweh
You
shine.
got the olive oil, right?
Yeah, come. I'm gonna get that right now.
We're gonna anoint brothers. Brothers. They'll be married.